It's Justin Blue, and you're at Justin Blue University, and there's so much information and knowledge and just insight gained on a regular basis that I'm really doing my best to make sure I pass everything along that I can. So today I went to see the screening of a documentary called Maynard, and the documentary is based on Maynard Jackson, the first black mayor of Atlanta. And I gotta say, the event as a whole was real nice. There was a lot of noteworthy names there, Jesse Jackson being one of them, and I had my camera out. I was recording, a couple little clips here and there, and I looked up, I was like, oh snap, it's Jesse Jackson. And I was recording a video clip, and him and some other people got together and started posing for a picture. He didn't know that I was actually recording video, but it would have been awkward for me to tell him at that point that, hey, like, y'all posing for. So I just, you know what? I didn't think it was a picture. I gave him a head nod, just like I took the picture, like it was new technology. Anyways, once the doors opened, I got to see the documentary, and I must say, it was very well done. It really gave me a lot of insight, historical insight, and also helped me to better understand how Maynard Jackson helped to make Atlanta the black hub and pretty much the black capital of the South that it's become.
Memphis had 600,000, and we had 600,000. In the 60s. Memphis still got 600,000. We got 6,600,000. That's Maynard Jackson. That's economics. See? And the State Department, the state of Georgia has done everything in their power to try to curtail the power of Atlanta.
And after his term, there's been multiple black mayors that have followed after him. So he really just opened the doors and, put the city in a position to grow and prosper, especially for black people. Once the documentary was done playing, there was a discussion with multiple people on the panel. Jesse Jackson was one of them, and he touched on economics.
246 years of slavery is not the end of the tradition. That's a long season. You're free today with nothing but freedom. So that we're free and dead.
He made the point that there's 32 football teams and black people own 0. There's all these basketball teams and we arguably own 1. And then you have all these baseball teams and we don't have our hand in that at all. So what he said was, it's like this. Either we're picking cotton or we're picking footballs, but we're not owning anything. And so he broke down the 4 stages of the struggle that African Americans have been going through in America. So the first one was slavery, or legalized slavery. That was the first struggle that he said we had to overcome in this country. Then he said we had to overcome Jim Crow, which was the second struggle. Then the third struggle was political. The right to vote, the right to just be treated fair in politics. And then he said that the 4th stage of black people's struggle is economics. Because having political rights, such as the right to vote, gives you very little power unless you have economic backing. Now, as I said, there's so much knowledge gained on a regular basis. I'm talking about the little things. If you pay attention, you'll learn some stuff. So this little lesson is about marketing too. I was paying attention, I was like, they out here marketing hard. There was a representative from Delta Airlines that was sitting on the panel, and Delta Airlines helped sponsor the documentary, or was one of the sponsors for the documentary. And the lady on the panel was asked a question, and she must have said Delta Airlines, I don't even know how many times. Matter of fact, let's count out.
I am responsible for the daily operations at those airports where Delta serves, and proud employee for Delta. This is one of my proudest moments for Delta. For Delta, Delta made the decision, pushed Delta first. So like Delta, I would like to think that Delta Trust is a place that Delta would love to continue to strengthen itself in, who work at Delta. And every time a Delta plane lands, I know our people are very, very proud.
But the lesson in that, if you pay attention, is when you're branding yourself and you're promoting yourself, you have to mention yourself and spread your name as much as possible. Don't be shy about telling people who you are and making sure you get the recognition that you deserve and making sure that people remember you. Justin Blue, Justin Blue, Justin Blue, Justin Blue University, Justin Blue, Justin Blue University. You know what I'm saying? Wait. Let me work on that wink. Moving on though, they also talked about the importance of investing. If you're spending money on the wrong things, at the wrong times, it's going to be extremely hard for you to make progress in life. One of the examples given were that the mayor invested in stock for Home Depot when the shares for Home Depot were about $2. Now today, the shares for Home Depot are close to $200. Imagine how much profit that is if you just invest your money and let it flip. You gotta make sure you're investing. You can't just be spending your money crazy. You can if you want to be broke all your life, but if you make an investment now, it's like a seed. You ever see, like, if somebody plants a seed inside a garden or in some good soil, and you could equate that to a good investment. If you plant a seed inside of a good investment, that money is gonna triple, quadruple, do crazy numbers, but you can't be wasting your money. So that's the lesson in that. But I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this video up. That's just a quick recap of the lessons from today. So Maynard, definitely go see that documentary, let you know about Atlanta and also the first black mayor to, ever be elected into the city, who helping build to the legacy of what the city is, the 4 stages of black struggles, the importance of economics and investing, and hey, you learn from Delta Airlines, brand yourself and make sure that people know who you are, and say your name as much, say your name as much as possible. Justin Blue, Justin Blue, Justin Blue, hey. I should edit this, but I'm not, because I don't feel like it, and you heard my name enough times. Hey, it's Justin Blue University, and I definitely appreciate you tuning in. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and also share my content on other platforms, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram if you got the time to go ahead and chop up whatever section you want to put on there, but Facebook and Twitter especially. Like, subscribe, share, and I'll catch you next time. Class dismissed.